We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Colorado Rockies. Colorado find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Number 26 will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Striding into the box, Christopher Morrow. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The third baseman, number 5.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he misses it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
That is third. The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And here's a slider for a called strike. The 2-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gritcher is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Kyle Hendricks gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Hendricks tossed a little over 85 innings so far, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
First delivery to him on the way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Blackmon leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder coming in. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
So here's the cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. He's set. Here it comes. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
One and one. Here it is. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in time and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Scoreless ball game.
Number 16.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Wisdom is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a field thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
In now, Yan Gomes. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1 home. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. And there's out number 2.
That is pitch. The left fielder, Nelson, from Vasquez.
The next Cub up, Nelson Velasquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is 7. The center fielder, number 24.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. From the stretch, and I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Throw over to first. The 0-1 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. One left for the Cubs. We'll go 4. Here's Ryan McMahon now, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8.
Ryan McMahon.
First pitch on its way. And oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sean Bouchard comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Slow little roller to third. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Connor Jones.
Stepping into the box, Connor Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And that is off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a 2-base error.
Digging in, number 6. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 1-0. Here it is.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is gonna...
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
At the plate, number 26, as the first pitch to him is... 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls.
Now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch.
That missed. That's the ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Rockies. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the second base. Baseman Nico Horner ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Horner, a California-born ball player. He's in year one of a new 3-year deal.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now in the box, Kyle Hendricks, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. First offering on its way. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Ready with the 0-2. Ready for another chance. Christopher Morrow. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. The 2-1 home, and there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down in time, and he is nailed at second.
A lot of times if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nothing. They're down 2-0.
The Rockies are due to hit in the third, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pitch on the way. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
So 1 away now in the Colorado third, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Rockies 2 and the Cubs nothing. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate.
Now, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackmon is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
The catcher, number 4.
Striding in, Wilson Contreras. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. No runs, no hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Patrick Wisdom stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
In now, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Gomes, only one of a handful of pro ball players from Brazil. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. Wisdom blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Cubs strand 1. They trail things here 2-0.
Leading off for the Rockies, the first baseman, DJ.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere, and that one right up the middle.
Ryan McMahon will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Simmons on to first, and they get them both.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Bouchard. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They're up 2-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Nelson Velasquez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2. is laid off and the count runs full. Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
At the plate now, Jonathan Villar. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
No, that's the ball.
Nico Horner, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Runner goes for second. Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He'll try it again from first. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So striding forward now, Nico Horner, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Jones moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat, and he'll dive back in. He's set, and the pitch. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. Back up the... Oh, no, that got him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. Ready once again, Christopher Morrow, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Ball one.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Here he comes on 2-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackman going back to the track. 1 run scores. VR scores. And a relay home. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs score, but not the third.
The batter, the shortstop, Hendricks.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. High in the air down the right field line. Blackman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 6.
Ready to take his hacks again, number 6, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Hey, anytime you can put some points on the board, we're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game or not, but certainly when you get a big swing like that, make the fellas in the dugout feel a lot happier about the way this one's going to turn out at the end.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Charlie Blackman will be next. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Wisdom is there. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 19.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackman. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Rockies push. Robert Stevenson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 29.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. His career numbers against this pitcher. He has a 3-for-12 line.
0-1.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Behind 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Drilled to first, reined in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. 2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. In there, 1-2 now. Here it comes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Digging. Sure. They'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Now back.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's 1 away.
The batter number 24, second baseman, Ryan.
Runner at second, 1 away, and Ryan McMahon digs into bat next. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. bullet back up the middle. VR is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Shaw.
Coming to the plate now, Sean Bouchard, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
The left fielder, number 9.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Into the box, Connor Jones, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line drive to center field. VR is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rockies. Now we're going to have a conference in the home plate area. See a double switch here. Jake Bird will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jonathan Daza is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now playing lefty and batting 9, number 2, Jonathan.
He's set. Here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Jonathan VR is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. VR, playing here in his age 29 season, is penciled into the lineup in the outfield in this one, but he could often be found playing the infield at shortstop.
Yeah, if you're going to take down 2 premium positions, probably 2 most important defensive positions outside of catcher, manipulating the pitching staff, it's shortstop and center field, just controlling the middle. For him to be able to do both these positions, gotta believe he's walking around the clubhouse telling everybody he's the best athlete on the team.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan VR. strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter number 2, second base.
Digging in now, Nico Horner will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch.
Go, ball.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
The 1-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Alfonso Rivas will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 36, Alfonso Rivas.
And that misses ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0 home. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. A bouncer up the middle. Iglesias is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs, and the deficit remains 5. Alec Mills over on the mound and start the home 7th. Number 6 will dig in again, and as number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. it just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. Jonathan Daza is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Hendricks.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Standing in now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back safely. Comes set, and the 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And now the runner's trying for third. That's a strike to throw. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. The 1-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. And it remains 5-2. Alex Colomé has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Christopher Morrow, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Colomé is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty B. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
The windup and the 0-1. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
The windup and the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2-1.
And it's fouled away. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Wilson Contreras will be next. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken, but called a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Runners going. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackmon. Infield swung around a bit to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In the air to straightaway right. Wisdom is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for Colorado.
In now for Colorado, Rendell Gritcher. He singled his last time up.
Gritcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Wisdom is there. 2 down.
Up next for Colorado.
Digging in, C.J. Cron. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And this will be fouled away. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Digging in, Ryan McMahon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the belt, the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. One left for Colorado. They're still out in front, 5-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Daniel Bard comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Now playing second, batting seventh.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Patrick Wisdom.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. After it is Blackman, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Into the box now, Nelson Velasquez. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Blackman is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Villar. He comes to the plate as the last chance. Jason Hayward will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring. An infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He struck him out, and that'll do it for the Cubs here tonight.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
5-2 the final score tonight. Colorado used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 26 earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Daniel Bard earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ballgame tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.